Hey guys, it's nice to be seeing me again. And yeah, so today I really didn't know what I wanted to do in The Sims 4. Like I was kind of just in a random place that I was trying to figure out. So I decided, you know what, let's just build a family starter home in The Sims 4. I'm going to be doing it in Newcrest just because, well, I felt like it. Recently I was playing The Sims 3 and I wanted to see like what I could do with the starter home, like see what I can come up with. And it made me think like how I was able to build such a good house in The Sims 3, and I want to see if I can replicate that house in The Sims 4 and see if either one, I go over budget, or two, I go under budget. Because that's a big part about The Sims 4 is, as you guys probably have realized by now, The Sims 4's budget and economy in-game is super screwy and makes absolutely no sense game-wise. So yeah, this was the basic design. I am going to do a few like slight, so it's only 4,000 simoleons for this design. So it's already a good sign for the game that it's actually pretty cheap. I do want to see like what maybe improvements I can do to my build to make it even better than what it was in The Sims 3. But it was a very basic design. And that's why I want to see like what can I do to make it even better. My style, like unless I need to make a specific style because I'm making a certain kind of house, the number one style I'm going to go for is I'm going to make some sort of American suburban home. Because let it be known, I grew up in American suburbia, so I am very familiar with this architectural design. I mean, every simmer has basically what I call their cup of tea, which is really just their build type that they are best at. Like everybody has one, and I'm sure everybody will find theirs. It takes a while because you got to do a lot of practice, you got to do a lot of designing, you got to really think about how exactly you want to go about it. Hey! Who knew? With a bunch of creative thinking, you would think it through. And it didn't even cost me much money in the game because platforms are dirt cheap. I think they're actually free in game. All right. I accidentally turned my caps lock on. Okay, so I do want to go with the same color scheme I went for. So, you know what? The Sims recently has been talking about how they like got their own version. Like they named the color of the Sims has officially got a name. Like the color that you see throughout the Sims franchise is officially has a name. And I think that's something we should explore on. Now, I am going to use a few more packs than usual. It's not just going to be a base game home. I just got inspiration to pretty much do this. And it's very, like I said, it's very based off the house I built. Now, the only big problem that arrives is the fact that I do not have access to what I would use in The Sims 3, which is a car's parking area. I cannot do that in The Sims 4, sadly. I'm really hoping that one day we'll be able to do that in Sims 4, but I highly doubt it, knowing the Sims team is very stingy. Well, not even the Sims team. More EA is very stingy. Not too shabby at all. I think what would definitely help is some columns. We should add some columns. This took a lot of practice to get to this point. And the hard part is, like, the number one thing I always practice with is floor plans. And the hard part about floor plans is, like, many simmers will tell you this, and it's true. Floor plans in The Sims do not replicate well into The Sims, just in general. Like, it's not good. It's because, like, I think it mostly has to do with the fact that we do not have the ability in The Sims 4 to build rooms to a certain shape. Like, for example, you can't in The Sims 4 build a wall 1 square and a half. You can only build a wall a full square. And I think that's part of the issue. Like, I really think that is because, like, what are you supposed to do then? Like, it just makes it really hard to figure out, like, how you're supposed to exactly go about with the design. There we go. That's looking pretty nice. I actually like it so far. I especially love the porch. I really love the porch. And I think something that also is great in The Sims 4 that we didn't have in The Sims 3, but we have now in The Sims 4, is that we are able to actually, like, adjust foundation's height. Now, the only thing I do wish is, like, I mentioned this in a video a long time ago where I talked about what do I want in future Sims packs. And one of the things I mentioned was obviously cars. And what I talked about is, like, there needs to be the ability officially in The Sims, not through cheats, not through, because let's face it, the way of doing it through cheats is super duper hard. And even then, it doesn't make sense. Is that we need the ability to have houses on different foundation levels. I know it sounds crazy, but I've seen the effects of it, and it's nothing but good. Like, it's good effect on the house positively. I'm actually, oh my gosh, guys, I'm actually staying under budget. Let's keep it that way. Keep this train going. All right, so for the house itself, there is no door to the living room. Whoa, 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 whoa. Guys, when did we get this carpet? When did we get this super neutral, good-looking Sims 3-esque carpet? Did I not know about this? What? I love it. I want to marry it. I have been begging the Sims team to give us some more carpets, especially ones that look normal looking carpet, and they just did. And the Lord above has heard my prayers. Thank you, God. Let it be known I am a Christian. Now, I did have wallpaper in some of these rooms. It was nothing crazy, just simply like this kind of wallpaper where it was like some paneling, nothing crazy. I tried to use wallpaper in some of my builds just to add like a little bit of difference to the house, because there are times where wallpaper could kind of lighten up a room, like kind of make it a little more interesting. I try to diversify my homes. That's what I'm trying to say. I try to make them special in their own way. Now, let it be known, in my Sims 3 house, I did have a door right here that led to the outside. Now, the only issue is I can't do that in this game because, again, we're on a porch. So the way I did it is because the house was flat on the ground, and I wanted to put a porch on this house. So now I am going to still use like the cheapest appliances because, well, let's face it, we're not made of money. But it still doesn't mean you can't. Number one thing I always am telling people, you don't have to say like, oh, it'll never be a good house. Like, I'll never get it right. Like, no. What you need is just to take a minute, take a step back, look at the house from a bigger image and go, huh. And then you'll suddenly go, oh, that's perfect. Now, I am still going to complain about the fact that the phones are not functional in this game. Like, I cannot believe they gave us the rotary phone from the classic Sims. And it's like, oh my gosh, they're actually listening to us. They gave us phones that actually work. And then you go to use it, and it's like, this phone is not operable. You can't make it an heirloom, though. And it's like, do you hate me? Like, why? Why would you purposefully tease, we're bringing back landline phones, and then go, haha, nice try. They don't actually work. It's like, why, though? That made me so mad, because you should have seen. I got so excited when I heard that they are bringing back mobile landline phones. And I'm like, yes, I've been asking for this. Like, clap up the Sims team. Like, thank you so much. And then as soon as I actually started playing it, I'm like, what? Like, do you like making fun of me? And it's just like, because I think you're making fun of me. Like, why would you do this to me? Why? Do you get joy out of my pain? It's one of those things where it's the definition of, I'm not mad, just disappointed. And let's face it, I have a reason to be disappointed. There we go, a nice little living room. How much money do we have? 14,000. We're actually doing pretty well on the budget. Now, let it be known, big part of this house, the garbage can was free. So I do still complain about that. I still complain that the Sims team makes the garbage can cost money. Like, every house should get a garbage can for free. The indoor garbage cans cost money. That makes sense. The outdoor garbage can should be 100% free. I kind of wish we could have this bookcase right here come in a better color scheme, because I feel like that'd be perfect for this room right here. We actually, oh my gosh, we only we are actually 17,000. We're actually doing pretty well. I'm actually doing very well. I'm actually very happy with myself. And there we go. That's actually pretty much a replica of, similarly wise, of what my Sims home looks like. We do have 17,000 simoleons, so I am going to use that money that we have to just decorate the place a little bit, get some things that we need. And then I will obviously finish up by, doing some terrain painting. Now, something I did use flat flowers on the house. And believe it or not, I realized we are being so rude to the flat flowers in The Sims 4. Like, because when I used them in The Sims 3, I'm like, these actually look beautiful. Like, these actually look really good. Like, look, just add a few rocks. And look, now the flat flowers look like they're part of the decoration. Oh my gosh, that looks good. I like that. Oh, I should probably get a garbage can before I get any more crazy on this house. Now, the reason why I call this a family home is because there is a study, and the whole point of the design of this house, the way I went with it, is the study is meant to be like, if you want to, ow, hit my mic. If you want to, you can convert that study into some sort of like child's bedroom. Like I do it similarly to how Little Simsy explains it. What she does is she creates a child's bedroom, and she'll basically say, like, yes, it is a child's bedroom, but, big but, you can use it as a, like, just, like, you can use it as a study, but it's actually a child's bedroom. Okay, the last thing I want to do is this backyard does need the traditional porch that I did put back there. I didn't put anything on it, it's just kind of there. But I do think what is cool now that we have this ability in The Sims 4, like we have better terrain paint tools, I think I could definitely do something like how I do it. Here's how I do it. I put some dirt, like I get dirt, then we look for a good spot for it to start. And I'll just take this dirt, make it line up the path. I'll paint over it a couple of times just so we can get like nice and thick. The reason why is because when you put path under this, it makes it look a little more realistic with the dirt being directly under it. Because let's face it, you're probably gonna dig up the ground to put path on top of it. So make sure to put the dirt down first. Then you take like for example, let's go with this one, and you'll just place it along the dirt path. And as you're going, you have these little markings of dirt right under the footpath that show off some better ideas. See? See how that looks a little better with the dirt underneath the path rather than just going with a generic path? Now let me do some terrain painting and we should be done with this family home. Something I do want the Sims team to do in future packs that we recently saw in Businesses and Hobbies is they did add a fixer-upper build. I personally think that was awesome. I like the idea of having a build that stinks, like it's bad, but your Sim can like buy it and like fix it up. All right, I think we have enough money to do the Garrett Classic. I called it because I don't think very many Simmers do this. I take an air conditioner unit that you would put on the roof, put it next to the house, and cover it up with some various plants. Or actually, I could do it based off my real life house back in my childhood, where we had like the air conditioner unit, and there would be like some dirt around it. Like it wasn't just dirt, there was like this path around it, like it was a path of rocks. So like you would have the thing and then you had the rocks under it, like that. Just like if your Sims are a little cold, they can come out here, check the air conditioner, make sure it's working. But yeah, there you guys go, a nice starter home. And this time I actually stayed under budget. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. It was a really nice game to build a new starter home and actually have it be within budget. Now, let it be known, I did use, I think, at least one pack that is outside, which is the backyard stuff pack, because let's be honest, I love a good picket fence and it looks so nice. But yeah, please like this video, subscribe and subscribe to my channel if you are new. If you want any of these builds, they'll be on my gallery. It's all lowercase garrcall. It's also in the description so you can find out what it is and look. But I'm also making sure to hashtag these things so you can find it. So if you do hashtag garrcall Sims, these should come up. But please, I post every Monday. I post every Monday and Friday at 6 a.m. I'm an early bird, and I stream here on the Sims channel on Sundays at 2 p.m. You can check out the links down below and find out anything else. You can also go to my main channel, Garrwolf, where I do all kinds of gaming content. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!